So today I want to do a bit of an experiment. I want to see if I can get Squid Game playing on the Game Boy Advance. Yes, you heard that right. I'm going to get a bit of an episode of Squid Game and play it on a Game Boy Advance. And we're going to be trying that out right now on the Linux Lounge. If you're watching this video because you enjoy films, TV, or other media, go ahead and click the link in the description because I've recently started a film channel. On that channel there's already a review of the 1927 classic Metropolis uploaded, and there are more videos coming in the future, and I would really appreciate it if you go ahead and check it out. So the first thing that I'm going to do in order to get Squid Game playing on the Game Boy Advance is cut out a little bit of an episode of Squid Game. Now, it would be possible to have a full episode on the Game Boy Advance, but you would have to cut it into smaller segments as far as I'm aware. But I think it's going to be a lot more fun if we just cut out a little bit of one of the more important scenes. So I'm going to take a little bit from Red Light, Green Light. And there we go, we now have a clip of Squid Game which should be more than a good length to put on a Game Boy Advance ROM. So let's go ahead and render this out and see what happens. And there we go, now we have our Squid Game clip ready to use. The next step now is to convert this to an AVI, as for some reason the program to convert video into a Game Boy Advance ROM only supports AVI. So let's go ahead and do that. So in order to convert this video to an AVI, we're going to have to use this sketchy looking online AVI converter. The reason for this is that other AVI converters seem not to work when you want to put a video onto a Game Boy Advance ROM. Now unfortunately this site does have an 100 megabyte limit for free users, so I had to go ahead and convert our video again down to 480p, but now it should work. So let's go ahead and drag and drop this into here, and it'll just go ahead and upload, and then we'll be able to convert it to an AVI. And there it's gone ahead and uploaded, so now we just have to go ahead and click Start Conversion. We don't need to mess with any settings just yet. And there we go, now we can download our file. The next step is going to be to convert it into a Game Boy Advance ROM. So the next step in this process actually brings us to a Windows virtual machine, as the program that's required to convert an AVI into a Game Boy Advance ROM actually isn't available on any other platform, and it doesn't seem to work in Wine. So the program in question is Meteo, and as I said, this program converts AVI files into Game Boy Advance ROM files, and I believe it uses a similar technology to the old Game Boy Advance video cartridges, if you've ever heard of those. So what we're going to go ahead and do is take our Squid Game clip, which I will quickly show you. As you can see, that is definitely Squid Game, and we're going to go ahead and drag and drop that into the input section on this program, and then for the output we're going to basically name it the same thing as our input file, but a GBA file. Now there are some other options we can change here. For instance, we're going to set the ROM title to Squid Game, and I don't believe you're allowed spaces. We're going to just play it safe. We're going to leave the bitrate alone, and we're going to leave all of the optional settings alone too. You can use those to potentially fit more video into a smaller file size, and sometimes it's actually necessary, but for us I don't think we're going to need to change anything. I think we can just leave everything as is. So now let's go ahead and click process, and we should at the end of this have a Game Boy Advance ROM file which contains our Squid Game clip. And there we go, Meteo has finished converting our AVI into a Game Boy Advance ROM file, and as you can see in our document, there it is. So let's go ahead and open up a Game Boy Advance emulator and try this out. And there we go, there is Squid Game playing in a Game Boy Advance emulator. And as you can see, it looks gloriously terrible. But I do have to say, it is at least watchable, and the sound quality is okay as well. So I suppose if you wanted to go through all of the effort of converting an entire episode of Squid Game, or maybe even the entire series, to Game Boy Advance ROMs, you could totally watch it. Now, this is running in an emulator, but you could also watch this on real hardware. I just don't own a flash card, as much as I would love to test this on real hardware. But there you go, that is Squid Game playing on a Game Boy Advance. But with all that said, that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed watching it, I thank you for watching it, and I will see you in the next one.